I bet you didn't know that this is the strongest support level in this chart. This particular level is the strongest resistance level amongst all and can be used to take trend reversal trades. Market creates support and resistance levels every minute, but only few of them works. And if you don't know how to spot those high probability levels, you can't trade profitably. This video is the ultimate guide on how to identify key market zones that could transform your trading results. So let's get started. Support and resistance are perfect examples of human emotions and behavior in financial market. Trader shows emotions like fear, greed and herd instinct at these levels, and if you understand the emotions of majority traders, you can anticipate the market next move easily. There are in total three kinds of traders who participate in trading. Number one, traders who are long and waiting for price to rise, buyers. Number two, traders who are short and hoping price to fall, these are sellers. And the last one, traders who have not decided yet and are waiting on the sideline to see what others are doing, herd mentality traders. When market hits a resistance level, traders who were long get nervous as they see that the price is no longer moving up and might book profits. Traders who were short will add more to their position as they see a probability of correction. Traders sitting on the sidelines join in with sell orders, further fueling the correction. Similarly, when market hits a support level, traders who were short will get nervous when they see that the price is no longer falling and might book profits. Traders who were long are happy and will add more to their position if price revisit the demand area. Traders sitting on the sideline join in with buy orders, strengthening demand. Now you know traders' psychology and their action at these levels. You can anticipate its impact on market. Let's understand the basic core of support and resistance level first. A support level represents a price zone where buying pressure outweighs selling pressure, leading to a halt or reversal in a downtrend. Similarly, a resistance level represents a price zone where selling pressure outweighs buying pressure, leading to a halt or reversal in an uptrend. But why support and resistance works and are so important? Traders' decision at these levels, buying, selling, waiting, creates market patterns. These levels are not random in nature but are shaped by market makers and collective traders' psychology. Understanding support and resistance help us plan our trades. It points out entry, exit and stop loss for trading strategies. Now you know what are support and resistance and the core reason why we use them. Let's understand major support and resistance level which we will use for spotting the strongest level. In an uptrend, these swing lows are major support levels and these swing highs are our major resistance level. There are other minor support and resistance level also, but those levels should be ignored as they can't impact market trends that much. Similarly, in a downtrend, these swing lows are major support levels and these swing highs are major resistance level. Ignore all other minor levels. And in ranging market, these high and lows are major support and resistance level that should be used for trading. So now you know major support and resistance level. Let's learn ways to pick the strongest support and resistance level out of these major levels. Aggressive mover. These swing shows one-sided aggressive buying or selling. These levels are so strong that they can reverse major market trends. At these resistance level, the majority of sellers recognize an opportunity to capitalize on previous market reversals. Since the price has reversed quickly at these levels before, they anticipate a similar outcome. They open new short position, increasing selling pressure in the market. This sets the stage for a potential reversal. Buyers react differently. Most experienced traders hold back, waiting for a breakout above the resistance before committing to long positions. Only a few beginner traders place buy orders at resistance thinking the price might break through immediately. Meanwhile, buyers who entered earlier in the uptrend start booking profits. They either partially or completely exit their position near the resistance level, adding to the selling pressure. As the market shows sign of reversal, sideline traders, those waiting for confirmation, jump in, they place additional sell orders, further increasing the selling pressure. This collective behavior creates a tipping point where selling pressure outweighs buying pressure, driving the market into a downtrend, at least temporarily. Similarly, at the support level, the majority of buyers recognize an opportunity to capitalize on previous market reversal. Since the price has reversed quickly at this level before, they anticipate a similar outcome. They open new long positions, increasing buying pressure in the market. This sets the stage for a potential reversal. Sellers react differently. Most experienced traders hold back, waiting for a breakout below the support before committing to short position. Only a few beginner traders place sell orders at support thinking the price might break through immediately. Meanwhile, sellers who entered earlier in the downtrend starts booking profits. They either partially or completely exit their position near the support level, adding to the buying pressure. As the market shows sign of reversal, sideline traders, those waiting for confirmation, jump in. They place additional buy orders, further increasing the buying pressure. This collective behavior creates a tipping point where buying pressure outweighs selling pressure, driving the market into an uptrend, at least temporarily. The second kind of strong support and resistance level are the most recent swing low in an uptrend and the most recent swing high in a downtrend. In an uptrend, the recent swing low is a critical level because if it breaks, it could signal a trend reversal. Buyers who dominate the market aim to defend this level to maintain the trend. They often add to their long position, increasing buying pressure. Beginner sellers may place few sell orders, but they are few in number since most traders avoid going against the major trend without a clear breakout. Meanwhile, sideline traders influenced by herd mentality joins the buying momentum after observing buyers' activity. When the majority of traders are buying, the market sustains its uptrend. Similarly, in a downtrend, the recent swing high is a critical level because its break could signal a trend reversal. Sellers who dominate the market aim to defend this level to maintain the trend. They often add to their short position, increasing selling pressure. Beginner buyers may place a few buy orders, but they are few in number since most traders avoid going against the major trend without a clear breakout. Meanwhile, sideline traders influenced by herd mentality joins the selling momentum after observing sell activity. When the majority of traders are selling, the market sustains its downtrend. Clutter-free obvious levels. Some of the strongest level in trading are the ones that are right in front of you. Clutter-free, obvious and clearly visible on the chart. They stand out naturally. Obvious levels are those points on the chart where price consistently reacts. They might be key support levels where the price halts or strong resistance level that stops an uptrend. These levels are strong because the majority of traders are paying attention to them. When everyone is watching the same level, a large number of market participants reacts to them, which amplifies their importance. Why are these levels significant? When traders notices these levels, they take action. Buyer steps in at strong support, creating demand, while sellers enter at strong resistance, adding supply. This collective behavior reinforces the level, making it even more significant. And this is how you can spot strong support and resistance level. Here are some key tips for you. Number 1. Treat support and resistance level as zones, not fixed line. Use the wick and body of candlestick to draw an area. Number 2. They have polarity nature. When these strong levels are broken, their role can can reverse. A strong support level can turn into a strong resistance and vice versa. Once a support level is broken, it becomes a point where seller dominates. Similarly, a broken resistance become a support zone where buyers take control. To trade these levels effectively, look for confirmation through candlestick pattern, volume spikes, or momentum shift. If a level holds, you can trade with it. If it breaks, prepare for role reversal and adjust your strategy. Did you know trend lines can also act as support and resistance level? They provide dynamic zones to trade with the trend. Check out my complete trading guide on trendline trading, linked in the description of this video and also pinned in this video. That's it for today. We'll see you in the next video.